Imagine a company that was born amid a dictatorial regime, faced the devastation of a global war, survived one of the biggest scandals in the automotive industry, and yet reinvented itself to lead a technological revolution. This is the remarkable journey of Volkswagen, which, starting from its dark origins, now positions itself at the forefront of the global electric transformation. How did a car manufacturer with a controversial past become a symbol of innovation and resilience? The answer lies in a trajectory marked by highs and lows, where every challenge became an opportunity for reinvention. The history of Volkswagen, from the people's car to electric innovation. The story of Volkswagen, one of the most iconic and recognized automobile manufacturers in the world, begins in a dark and controversial historical context but evolves into an impressive journey of innovation, resilience, and global success. Over more than 80 years, Volkswagen has transformed from a German nationalist dream of creating the people's car into a global automotive industry powerhouse, constantly reinventing itself to meet the demands of a changing market. Let's explore this fascinating journey, which spans from the dark days of World War II to the electric revolution of the 21st century. The origins. The dream of a car for everyone. In the 1930s, Germany was immersed in a period of drastic changes, and the rise of the Nazi Party under Adolf Hitler shaped the nation with a new vision for the future. Part of this vision was to transform Germany into a modern industrial power. Within this context, the idea of creating an affordable car for the ordinary German populace emerged. A vehicle that would allow the average citizen to own and drive a car, something that had previously been a luxury reserved for the wealthy. It was against this backdrop that, in 1937, the Gesellschaft zur Vorbereitung der Deutschen Volkswagens MBH was founded, the company that would later become Volkswagenwerk GmbH. Literally translated, the name means German people's car, and the mission was simple: to develop an affordable, durable, and efficient car that represented the efficiency and modernity that the Nazi regime wished to propagate. The choice of engineer Ferdinand Porsche to lead this project was not accidental. Porsche had already established a solid reputation in automotive engineering, and his design for what would become known as the Volkswagen Beetle was accepted as the perfect solution. The Beetle's design was ingenious and practical. It featured a rear-mounted air-cooled engine, eliminating the need for a more complex and expensive cooling system. The rounded shape was not only aesthetically iconic but also practical in terms of aerodynamics. The idea was to create a vehicle that was inexpensive enough for any German family to afford. A true car for the people, the Volkswagen. World War II, the interrupted dream. However, the plan to put the Beetle on the streets of Germany was abruptly interrupted with the onset of World War II in 1939. The Volkswagen factory in Wolfsburg, specially built for mass production of the Beetle, was quickly converted to produce military vehicles, such as the Kübelwagen and Schwimmwagen, military vehicles used during the conflict. The dreams of civilian cars were put aside as Nazi Germany prioritized its war machine. During the war, the Wolfsburg factory was also tainted by its extensive use of forced labor. Thousands of workers were forcibly brought from occupied countries to work in military production. This is a dark chapter in the company's history, one that Volkswagen would later acknowledge, taking responsibility for this period over the following decades. The post-war era, the Renaissance under British command. When Germany was defeated in 1945, Volkswagen was on the brink of collapse. The facilities in Wolfsburg were in ruins, and the company seemed destined for oblivion. However, Volkswagen's fate changed dramatically when British forces took control of the zone where the factory was located. Major Ivan Hurst, a British Army officer, played a key role in saving Volkswagen from complete destruction. Initially, the factory was slated to be dismantled as part of war reparations, but Hurst recognized the potential of the Beetle project and had the vision to revive production. He understood that, in a time of economic reconstruction, Germany would need a simple, reliable, and affordable car, and the Beetle fit this role perfectly. With British encouragement, Volkswagen resumed Beetle production in 1946. This charming little car quickly gained popularity not only in Germany but also in other countries that, like Germany, needed affordable vehicles during the post-war reconstruction process. The Beetle explosion, from German car to global icon. In the 1950s and 1960s, the Beetle exploded in popularity. Its mechanical reliability, simple design, and low cost made it a worldwide success. At the height of its popularity, the Beetle was sold in over 150 countries, becoming the best-selling car in the world at the time. In North America, it became a cultural symbol associated with the counterculture of the 1960s. Young people looking to distance themselves from the large, ostentatious cars of the time saw the Beetle as a modest and authentic alternative. This was when the slogan "Think Small" was created by the advertising agency DDB, a brilliant advertising campaign that transformed the Beetle into more than just a car. It became a lifestyle statement. In the United States, the Beetle was more than a practical choice. It was a manifestation of countercultural values, expansion and diversification, the birth of the Golf and the consolidation of the VW Group. As the 1970s progressed, however, Volkswagen faced a new challenge. The Beetle, while still popular, was beginning to seem outdated in the face of new innovations in the automotive industry. There was a growing demand for more modern, efficient cars with new designs. Volkswagen's response to this demand came with the launch of the Golf in 1974. The Golf, with its hatchback design and front-mounted water-cooled engine, was an immediate success, establishing a new standard for compact cars and helping Volkswagen modernize. The Golf quickly became Volkswagen's best-selling car, replacing the Beetle as the brand's flagship vehicle. Additionally, it was during this time that Volkswagen began expanding its global presence through strategic acquisitions. The purchase of Audi in the 1960s gave Volkswagen access to more advanced technologies and a more diverse portfolio of vehicles. In the 1980s and 1990s, Volkswagen acquired Seat from Spain and Skoda from the Czech Republic, further expanding its influence in the European market. By the 2000s, Volkswagen had become a global automotive conglomerate, controlling some of the world's most prestigious and luxurious brands, including Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, and Porsche. This brand diversification allowed Volkswagen to position itself across all market segments, from affordable cars to luxurious supercars. Crises and recoveries. The Dieselgate scandal. While Volkswagen had secured a solid position as a global leader, the company faced one of its greatest crises in 2015 when the scandal known as Dieselgate was revealed. It was discovered that Volkswagen had installed fraudulent software in millions of diesel vehicles to deceive emissions tests. This device allowed cars to appear more environmentally friendly than they actually were, violating environmental regulations in various countries, especially in the United States. The impact of Dieselgate was devastating, both financially and for the company's reputation. Volkswagen faced billion-dollar fines, lawsuits, and damage to consumer trust. However, instead of retreating, the company adopted a stance of transparency and committed to reformulating its strategy, directing its efforts towards the development of electric vehicles and sustainable mobility technologies. The future, Volkswagen and the electric revolution. Learning from the crisis, Volkswagen reinvented itself once again. In the years following Dieselgate, the company announced ambitious plans to lead the electric vehicle revolution. With the introduction of the ID line, Volkswagen launched a series of electric cars, such as the ID.3 and ID.4, marking the transition to a new era of sustainable mobility. Volkswagen is investing heavily in new technologies, including long-range batteries, digital connectivity, and autonomous driving systems. The company aims not only to manufacture cars, but also to shape the future of urban mobility, becoming a key player in the race for more ecological and efficient transportation solutions. Conclusion: a journey of transformation. The story of Volkswagen is, above all, a tale of adaptation and transformation. From its controversial origins under the Nazi regime to its position as a leader in the global automotive industry, Volkswagen has faced monumental challenges but has always managed to reinvent itself. The Beetle, the Golf, and now the ID line of electric cars are examples of how the company has understood the demands of each era and positioned itself ahead of its competition. As the world moves toward a more sustainable future, Volkswagen continues to play a leading role, proving that innovation and resilience are the keys to long-term success. If you enjoyed this video, please share, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, And don't forget to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Thank you very much for watching.